All right, guys, so we're here at UK Games Show. I'm here talking with Luis, and we're looking at God of War from CMON. So, tell us a bit about this game. I love a bit of God of War, played through it I don't know how many times. I've spent so many hours in it. Coming to the tabletop as a card game, walk us through how it works.
All right, so in this game, each player, this is a co-op game for 1 to 4 players. Each player will control one character of the game. We have all characters here, even Freya and
Sindri and Brock.
Each player has their own deck of cards with unique cards on it and special abilities. The way you play this game is that you have 9 different missions, 6 different missions and 4 different bosses. We have all the big scenarios from the game. You can fight dragons, you can fight Baldur, you can fight Sigurd, and go to Alfenheim, go to Niflheim, kill travelers, and so all the action that you have in the video game, it's put into this board game. And the idea here is that in each mission you will have a winning condition. So, for instance, here you can see in the traveler mission here, the winning condition, it says you have to kill the 2 travelers there in the panorama. But if you can shoot here,
So you can see the travelers there. That's cool.
So these 2 guys here. But the thing about this game is that you know what you have to do, but you don't know how to do it.
Right.
So as you can see, some of the enemies here have life points, and you need to kill these 2 things, but they don't have life points. So how can you kill them? This guy has this symbol here, which means that it has heavy armor, and it actually has infinite armor because he's defending himself, so he cannot be killed. So you're saying, okay, how can I kill this guy? And this is part of the fun of the game, is that cards here and the whole board is actually changing constantly. So in this case, every time this guy attacks, he will flip, because now he's not in the defensive position anymore, he's attacking you.
Right. Yeah.
And now he leaves an open space for you to hit him, so you can actually get some damage on him. And when he attacks back again, he will flip back again into defensive position, and then you have to wait for the right time to go and attack him again. The game, it's actually, there's a lot of cooperation between the players, because in your turn, you have to spend your cards to do damage, to interact with scenarios as well, kill things. And you actually are moving throughout the scenario here, and the positioning that you are in actually matters, because let's say Trias here is getting beaten down, he's really dying, and he needs some help. So I just can move here in front of him, and when people attack this area, they're actually attacking Kratos is taking the damage. So yeah, you can. There's a lot of cooperation between players in order to, so they don't get killed. If a player dies, there's not the end of the game for him. He will just sit this one out, this mission, and if the other players manage to finish the mission, then for the next one, he'll come back with fully healed with everything, new cards and everything.
And how long does a typical play session of this last then at the tabletop?
Yeah, so as you can see, you have 3 parts of this game. So the first one, we're doing this traveler thing. And then once you beat this one, you get to choose between these 2 paths that you can take. So you can just, if you choose this one is going to flip, and then something bad is going to happen to you. And once you finish this one, you choose a boss, you fight him, and then the other things flips as well. So it takes about half an hour for each mission. So a total of 1.5 hours total for the whole game. One nice thing that actually this game has is that if you finish the first mission and you're, I don't know, you're kind of tired or you want to do something else, you can actually just keep the cards in the box, and you can continue from where you left off. Yeah, it's kind of like saving the game and pausing the game and then continuing and so on. Yeah. Yep.
And so, just one thing I was wondering, with these different levels, are these all going to be random each time you sit? You lay them out to begin a quest, is it? Right?
Yeah. The thing is that we have 6 missions. Yeah. So, and they're number 1 through 6. You just shuffle all the 6 missions here, and then deal them out. It's random. You can actually choose if you want. I mean, there's no problem.
It's like the most epic challenge you could choose.
Yeah. And I mean, if you play like Niflheim before and you beat it, you can just switch for another card, it's no problem. And then you do the same with the bosses. Like you have 4 different bosses, you just shuffle them and put 3 here, and then you can choose. And yeah.
And so each of the characters also look like they've got a really nice dynamic sort of abilities to them and stuff like that. So everyone feels very different at the tabletop, which is very cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kratos and Atreus. Kratos is the damage dealer, right? He's
Kratos, man,
Kratos. Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah. Atreus here is has a little more tactical depth to it, but he's also dealing a lot of damage. And then you have the 3 other guys, which are pretty much how can I say supporting characters. So Freya has a lot of magic to it. She can heal characters. Mimir, there's actually a really cool thing about Mimir. He's just a head, so he cannot punch people. He cannot kill monsters. So Mimir, even though he's a character, in his turn, he doesn't play. He plays on other people's turn, and he's always like in the beginning of your turn, you choose which character you're gonna be with. So it's just like the video games. So you're holding Mimir, and Mimir is actually helping the players, sometimes defending them, sometimes making them draw more cards and helping them out. In the video game, he gives you instructions and kind of like that, you know. Another cool thing that we have is that for solo mode, you can play this game all by yourself if you want to.
That's great. We're seeing a rise in solitaire modes in a lot of games, which is very cool. So,
yeah, so in solo mode, you play with all 3 characters that you actually play in the video game. So you're actually playing with Kratos here. So you turn this and it's solo mode, and you're playing with Kratos, but also Atreus and Mimir, they're participating together with you. But as you can see, they don't have any life points or anything, so they have their own mechanic to it. So they play.
That's really cool.
Just help you out, and you're playing with Kratos, and Yep.
And so we were talking before. This game is going to be coming out straight to retail later this year, you believe? Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully by end of October, November, we'll have something. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. I cannot wait to give this a go. I love a bit of cooperative play. I love God of War. I love the idea that it's got the solo mode as well for solitaire play, which is very awesome as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Luis, for taking us through this. Make sure you check out all the rest of the stuff we've got here on tabletop.com over the rest of the weekend. We're doing live streams and live blogging across Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. So if you want to come down, can people actually try this out at the convention here?
Yeah, sure. We're going to have, I think, only one table there, but they can play, they can sit and play.
I'm going to test you now. What's your booth number?
Sorry, I don't know.
But thankfully I can rescue you because it's the one with the massive CMON thing above it, so it's fine.
Yeah, you should. It's right next to the Asmodee Arena. They have the Key Forge, everything. So
yeah, don't worry, you'll be able to find it and give God of War a go. Thank you very much again. We'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you.